The pair responded to the cheers of the crowd and their cars.
It was 1953. The world had emerged from the most devastating conflict in human history, only to enter a new kind of standoff. The atomic age had arrived. 2 superpowers, 2 arsenals, 1 global balance, and a defining question. Could nuclear power ever be directed toward peace? This is the story of Atoms for Peace and the aircraft where that idea took shape. High above the United States, aboard the Columbine II, President Dwight D. Eisenhower worked in a space unlike any office on Earth. This Lockheed Constellation was more than a means of transport. It was a pressurized, long-range command platform, a controlled environment where decisions could be made between destinations, beyond the immediacy of Washington. It was here, in flight, that Eisenhower began drafting one of the most consequential speeches of the 20th century. On December 8, 1953, he stood before the United Nations General Assembly and introduced a new vision for the atomic age.
The United States pledges before you, and therefore before the world, its determination to help solve the fearful atomic dilemma, to devote its entire heart and mind to find the way by which the miraculous inventiveness of man shall not be dedicated to his death, but consecrated to his life.
The initiative became known as Atoms for Peace. Its premise was both simple and unprecedented, that nuclear technology, rather than remaining solely an instrument of war, could be shared for civilian use, power generation, medical advancement, and scientific progress. In 1957, that vision took institutional form with the creation of the International Atomic Energy Agency, establishing a framework for global nuclear cooperation that continues today. But the origins of that idea trace back to an aircraft in motion. Columbine II was a flying extension of the White House, equipped for communication, strategy, and global reach. When Eisenhower traveled to advance Atoms for Peace, the aircraft became part of the message itself, a demonstration that technological power could be paired with deliberate restraint. In this way, the first aircraft to carry the Air Force One call sign helped redefine what presidential flight could be. Not just movement, but influence. 70 years later, Columbine II remains a symbol of that moment, when humanity first sought to reconcile its greatest technological power with its greatest responsibility. First Air Force One exists to preserve that story, because the lessons carried at 30,000 feet are still shaping the world we live in today.